This is Boxing Talk 8576 coming at you, man. I was, sitting back and wondering, there are too many belts in boxing. Like, we don't even know, it's a discrepancy in these weight divisions, who's the true champion. You know, I know back in the black and white days when they had one belt for every division, it was clear cut who was the champion. And everybody else was like in the top 10, top 20. And I just believe nowadays some of these fighters will just be in the top 10. They wouldn't have a belt. You know what I'm saying? It'll be clear cut who's the 140-pound champion, who the 147-pound champion, who the 154-pound champion, who the 168-pound champion, who's the 175-pound champion. And I'm making this video to pull everybody together, the YTBC, all the brain trust, all the subscribers that's on here giving their opinion. I just want to know, who do you truly recognize as the champion in each one of these divisions? Like 140, do you recognize Danny Garcia as a champion? He has the WBC championship belt. Do you recognize Ruslan Povachnikov, who has the WBO championship? Do you recognize Lamont Peterson, who has the IBF championship? At welterweight, do you recognize Mayweather, who has the WBC championship? Or do you recognize Bradley, who has the WBO championship? Or Porter, who has the IBF championship? And I believe Mayweather has the WBA championship too. No, my fault. Maidana has the WBA championship. Do you recognize Maidana as the welterweight champion in that division? Let's go to 154-pound division. Do you recognize Mayweather, who has the WBC, WBA championship, or Molina, who has the IBF championship? Or do you recognize Demetrius Andre, who has the WBO championship? I mean, we can go to 160. Who you recognize as the 160-pound champion? Martinez, who has the WBO champion, the WBC championship, or GGG, who has the WBA championship? Or do you recognize Felix Sturm, who has the IBF championship, or Peter Quillen, who has the WBO championship? Then you can go to 175. You got Adonis Superman Stevenson, who has the WBC championship. You got Hopkins, the legend, who has the IBF championship. You got Kovalev, who has the WBO championship. You have Shumanov, the WBA championship, who I just not started, hearing about this year. 168, I forgot 168. You got Andre Ward, who has the WBA championship. Froch has the IBF championship. Arthur Abraham has the WBO championship, and Sakia, the Wild Man Bika, has the WBC championship. So, who is your recognized champion in each one of these divisions? I want you to either make a video, response video, or just leave some comments below. This is Boxing Talk 8576. I'm out.